Hey team, Leo here. We're doing a little tutorial on Slack. So this is just an introductory session to Slack. Slack is our messaging platform that we use for instant communications with each other, the whole nerd team. And we can also do private chats back and forth. We can do group chats. We can also divide into channels. And we can create these things that are called ad hoc channels. We'll talk about that a little bit. First of all, let's talk about the structure of Slack. Slack is an application. You can get to it on the web at slack.com. You can get to our specific workspace at nnerd.slack.com, like right here. We can, the admins can invite people and manage members and do all kinds of things with it. Depending on what level you are, you have different abilities inside it. Now, when you first sign up, you'll get an invite from one of the admins, so your email address and password will be used to log in here, and you'll probably have to create an account when you're first set up. So when you first pop in, and we also recommend that you install the Slack app, so download it and install it, whether you're on a Mac or an Android device, iOS device, Windows, whatever. Install the application. It works much better. When you first pop in, you'll be in the general channel. So Slack is divided into these channels and then direct communications here. So in the general channel, you can kind of talk back and forth to people about whatever. It doesn't have to necessarily be work related. If you put an @ sign in front of someone's name, like up here for Matthew, it will direct the message to that person and make them aware of it. Everybody sees it, but it will make them aware of it that they've been referenced directly. If you do @channel, which keep that to a minimum, please, because we don't want to just be @channeling everyone in the team all the time. I know I'll probably overuse it. We'll talk more about that later. So the direct messages here, you can do a direct message to one or a few people and have a private conversation that's not inside of a channel. You can also, and you create those just by clicking the little plus sign here and creating them. And this will create a little area where you're just talking directly to other people, to that person or people. Channels, you can all of us can create a channel, so you can always create an ad hoc channel if you just want to have a channel that's specifically about something. We do create ad hoc channels for certain support requests where we're wanting to have a few people in there actually talking about this and driving it to closure, where it might be a multi-stage thing, multi-step, multiple people, and you just want to have a spot where we're all talking about it. Our channels right now are also the definition over here, or the indication of what kind of channel this is. If it's got a little lock by it like this, it's a private channel. And if you don't have access to that private channel, if you haven't been invited, you will not see it in your list. If it has a pound sign like this, it's a public channel, meaning that you can join it if you want to. You don't have to, but you can pop in and join that channel. So we have general marketing. This is the member center that's in Sequoia Hills, our first member center, and everybody should have access to it. We have management, which just has the members of management are in it. The business team, which has the nerds that are working with businesses. Member Care Nerds has a team channel. Sales has a team channel. Support has a team channel. This is an application where we're working on developing it. Ethan and Richard are leading this effort, and we're trying to build our own custom application for doing all of our operations for Neighborhood Nerds. This is a manuals, member care manuals, member center manuals. So these are things that would be documents around operations of the member center. We have member manuals where we create manuals for the members of how to use their modem or their printer or their router or whatever. We have Nerd University, which you guys are probably all in it. If you're not, you should be. Every time we create a new video over on Nerd University, like this one that I'm getting ready to create, that I'm in the process of right now, as soon as it's uploaded, it will pop in here because I have a little Zapier action running that pops the video in here. So everyone should see these every time I create one and take time to watch these because they give you some information on how to do something. We have an owners channel that just has the owners in it. We have voice messages. So the voice messages channel is public, and whenever we get a new voicemail on the new phone system, it creates a new Trello card and adds the audio file to that Trello card. And then in here, this channel gets populated with those new cards as they're created, or anytime we change the card. So if someone moves the card to reviewed, deleted, or adding to MHD or whatever, it gets processed here. Technology is a public channel where we talk about different technology. Not sure why it doesn't have anything in it. Maybe we just started it and never did add anything to it. So that's how this works. You send messages to people with an @ sign in front of it, and everyone can see that message, but it will send a notification directly to that person to let them know. Now, if you click this little eye up here, it shows the channel details. So it'll show you the people that are in the channel, some channel information here, that kind of what is this channel, most active users of this channel, related channels, like if they're getting referenced or talked about, highlights. We'll show you some of the highlighted communications that took place inside the channel. Pinned items. So we have some pinned items for each channel. Not sure why computer setup is a pinned item. We have all of the members here that have access to this channel, and you can click on this and see the person's profile, or you can send them a direct message. You can call them, create a video or a audio call. Share files. We can share files here between people. These are all the files that have been recently shared, and you can go take a look at them. You can grab copies of them from here, whatever you need to do. So that's all of the channels have this kind of information. So if we jump back over to voicemails, it'll have information about who's in this channel. And really, it's only required that Lauren and Molly are really in this channel, since they are the ones that will handle all the voicemails and get those organized and sorted and support requests created around what the voicemail said. All right, so that's how you use this. So I do want to show you a couple of quick things. Like if we have some shortcuts. One thing you can do here is you can create a Google Drive document, a new document, spreadsheet, or presentation. And if you use this plus to create it here, it will create it and share it to everyone that's in the channel. You have that option. You can create a little post which has, like you can do a checklist, or it's kind of like a document, like a Google Drive doc, but it's built into Slack. You can also do a little snippet, which gives you a little formatted box for putting some text in, which is kind of cool. Like if you want to copy some code in and paste it and have it all stick together and look kind of neat. You can add a file from Google Drive or from the computer here, like photos or PDFs or whatever you want to do. And it lets you search whenever you click this. Now, if you reference a person, like if you type @ you can start typing their name, and it immediately goes and finds them, and then that will send an @ reference to that person. If you reference a channel, a channel of some sort, if you put the # sign and start typing, it'll do this and let you find that channel. Now that channel is clickable. Whenever you add it, when you submit this message, other people can click on that and it'll take them directly to that channel. We need everyone to update their profile. So you need to make sure that your profile is updated. I forget how to do that. Somewhere there's a way to look at your profile. I guess you could just click on your name, and then you can edit your profile here. We want everyone to have a real photo of their headshot so that everybody can see you, and we also want everyone to use their full name. first name and last name, and no initials or anything, so that we can all know exactly who we're talking to, since some of us don't work every day with each other. Makes it a lot easier to do that. So click on yourself and edit your profile and get that updated as soon as you can. One other thing I noticed here was on the Need Help Now. Where is Need Help Now? Let's just click this and go to it. So in the Need Help Now channel, everyone needs to set this so that the permissions, let's see, notifications for this channel, notification preferences. You need to change this so that it is all new messages, let you know, desktop, mobile, everything. So not just mentions of you, but anything that happens in this channel should send you a notification that you need to come look at this channel. Because when someone posts something and needs help now, it means they need help right now. Also, our live chat, which is tied into our website, creates this request inside of Needs Help Now. So when a member, non-member, someone just thinking about looking at us and talking to us, or a member asking us a question, when they go to our website and click on the little chat button in the lower right hand corner, it creates this kind of input here. And then you can go in and jump into that channel and start engaging that person directly from Slack. And I'll do a little video for that later. What else can you do with Slack? There's a lot of cool little things we can do, like if you do Trello. I'm just typing a / Trello. And like most of the commands, whenever you're typing / something, it'll have help if you need help. But if you want to search for a document in Trello, maybe it's something about computers, it will go search and bring back all of the documents and manuals and everything else we have around computers. And then if you click on this, it'll take you directly to that Trello card. If you click show in channel, it'll put it here so other people can see it and you guys could talk about it. But this is a good way to go find a Nerd operating manual or some other manual that you might need. I think that's about it for now. Anyway, that's Slack 101. That's kind of like moving around, and posting things and talking and referencing one another, adding files, sharing files. So Slack is very important to us, and we all need to be able to use it easily to communicate. All right. Let me know if you have any questions or comments or concerns about this. Thanks.